my name is Shigong and I have just finished studying for a LL.M in medical law and ethics at Edinburgh University, and my job is that I am a Specialty Registrar, so a medical doctor in rehabilitation medicine based in Oxford. I think in terms of my clinical experience, knowledge and skills, I think it has made me realize why we are doing things the way we're doing things as doctors, the legal basis and the legal rationale for the way that we practice. Previously, as a frontline doctor, there are a lot of things that we practice and we consistently do it. We know it's the way that we should practice, but sometimes we may not know why things came about the way they did. And I think learning about the legal principles, the legal foundations of medical practice really made me realize why we're doing things the way we do things. I think in addition, it has made me more aware of the importance of both legal and good ethical care for the patients. And I think obviously, for example, the compassion and medical laws module that we undertook, talking about good quality of care, patient empathy, patient compassion, good ethical care. I think it has made me ultimately a better doctor. I think the key positive aspect for me personally was the flexibility of this program. So I initially enrolled on this master's course in 2013, and at that time I was training as a trauma and orthopedic surgical registrar, and that job was very, very busy, and at the time it was quite difficult to be a frontline surgeon, do many on-calls full-time while studying part-time. So I completed the first year of this part-time 3-year degree, and because I was so busy, I had to suspend my studies. I would have to say the university was very understanding and showed a lot of empathy towards my situation. They said, don't worry, your credits are in the bank, you will not lose what you have studied, and come back to us whenever you're ready. I think in addition, not only the flexibility of resuming and suspending my studies, but also the flexibility of studying in your own time. So there are many days sometimes where I open up my laptop and I'm on the train going to work, and I open up and I read up a module, or I participate in the online interactive discussions. I've even done it whilst overseas. For example, I'm on holiday. For example, I take it into my hotel room. As long as you have a laptop and some good Wi-Fi connection, it's very easy to study for this course. I think in terms of my professional own future, I'm approaching the end of my registrar training in rehabilitation medicine, so I think in under a year's time I shall be applying for consultant roles, and I think this degree will put me in good standing. It makes me really stand out from perhaps some of the other candidates who may have not had this experience before, and hopefully it will further my career and also further my interests into the legal aspects of medical practice throughout my career.